Hey guys, welcome to day 4 of the weekly way of life. And just as a reminder, the reason we're doing these 4 different rhythms is to learn how to live the way Jesus lived. Because if we learn to live the way Jesus lived, then we will do the things Jesus did. And so that's what we're learning so that we can more closely follow him in our walk with him. And so day 4 is about engaging mission. And we are continuing with Psalm 19. And I'm just going to read a few verses, starting with verse 1. The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands. They have no speech. They use no words. No sound is heard from them. Yet their voice goes out into all the earth, their words to the end of the world. And so as we think about engaging mission, I have Wayne Shockley here again for one last time. To explain to us what bees do and how that relates to our walk with Jesus. So let's listen.
Strawberries, blueberries, everything, they do much better with the pollination from bees. The production of fruit, some of the fruits like would be much less, and they say anywhere from a 20 to 40% increase in overall production and output from your plants if they're getting pollinated by bees.
So bees, when they do this in order to make honey, which is their food, but in doing so, they're benefiting all of the other plants and vegetables and fruit and stuff. So it's not just for them.
Right. Yeah, it's not just for them because the pollen is is their big source of protein and feed for bees. And then as they're cross-pollinating the fruits, vegetables, and the flowers stuff they do, then they benefit from the nectar that's produced from those same plants, where they make honey out of the nectar. But it's like the harder they work, the better everything benefits for that. And like you and I had talked, it's like being a Christian, the harder we work and the more we kind of get out there and pollinate, the better production Christians will be, the more Christians will produce, and the better lifestyle we'll have as followers of Jesus Christ. Because we have the option not to follow him, and we could live without bees, and we could live without Jesus, but it wouldn't be a very nice life.
Yeah, eternally especially, it would not be.
Exactly. Yeah, it would be a shortened life. So we're
right.
Definitely, eternity, and we'd have to worry about death and everything else again. So the more we cross-pollinate as Christians, the better the world and the earth will be, because we're going to increase the volume of Christians and Christ followers.
Right. So when we're living our lives as Christ followers, the way he lived, and he didn't just stay with his little band of people and that was it. They went out into the world to do God's work and to do, to heal people and pray with people, to love people. And that is all outside of our hive, so to speak. And so that's pretty cool how bees are created to make their own food. They work together, but yet they're sent out to pollinate the rest of the world. And kind of as Christians, we're called to do that too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really cool. I love how he does that. How all of nature, there's so many things in nature that point to him, that also point to our lives, how we need to live.
Yeah, like I've always said, if you don't believe in God, just sit down and watch a beehive and how it works, and then start thinking about the discussions we're having about just what all bees really do. And if you really start thinking about what all bees really do, you can get really deep into, if we follow the bee's life, and if we follow Christ the way bees do their work, we'd all be a lot better off for it. So.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, thank you, Wayne. Thanks for having these conversations with me and helping me process stuff and learn new things about bees, and also learn new things about my walk with Jesus. You've helped all of us a lot. Thank you.
Amen. Yeah, good. It'll help. I'm glad to do it.
Yep. All right. So just as the heavens declare the glory of God and proclaim the work of his hands, and as we learned, the bees pollinate the world around them in beneficial ways, in what ways are we together and individually proclaiming the work of his hands and pollinating the world around us? How are we engaging in mission to the world, living our lives, our daily lives as Christ followers? So we love you, and we hope you have a great weekend, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.